Hello, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Here I am. Whew. We was over at Nancy's. I'm wearing my cardi. She's still on. Hopefully when she finishes, people's come over and say hello. Hello, my loves. Hold on. I need a sip. A sip of my beautiful cup that says, good friends are like stars. Why are they like stars, pray tell? You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. That's from my Juanito. That's from my baby brother got me for that for the birthdays. Welcome in, welcome in. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Skirt, 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 skirt. Hello. Oh, there's my Wonder Twin powers. Hello, my love. And there's my Ziggy Ziggers and Decked Out Double D Designs. She's gonna be like, will you stop saying that? That's not my thing. I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna name her the Duffletote business. It's the Duffletote business. Sugar, the Ruth is on fire. I won't let that mother Frencher burn though. I'll put you out and I'll stop, drop, and roll. We're gonna roll with it, baby. Sugar, sugar. Sugar, 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 how you get so fly? Hi, baby. Oh, I'm in a mood today. Emily, hello, Emily. How are you? Fran. It's my girl. Lorini Beanie. There's the bean. Renee. Nene. There's my Nene. Watch me whip. Watch me, Nene. It is one of those days. Laura. Block Ministry. Hello, hello, hello. Brain. There's my brain. Brains. I eat brains. Hi, Brian. I'm silly one. I am. I do believe it. It's okay. Am I at the bottom already? You know what? Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Because you know what comes next. Oh, shit. Don't do that. Why did it change? Who got it? Mama slap. Skip that right there. Laura got one. Wendy got one. Kristen got one. Rita got one. You all get cars. No, just kidding. There's my Twixie. Baby girl, while you were out, look at you just sliding. You're like, excuse me, I'm going to take a vacation. I'll be back. I'm on a jet plane. And you was like, and you were in your new Mogari. But I made a sweater. A little cardi. But what you can't see is there's lots of treble action in there. Nancy. Her duster. But she just put a hood on it. And she's going to put pockets and sleeves. But I ran out of yarn. I had this got jacked up. This is my beautiful hand-dyed yarn from my twisted sister. It's, sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice again. Allergies do it to me. It's so crazy. But we do. Okay, hold on. Do this so I don't forget. Hold on, and then we'll talk about the sweater. It's jacked up. It's twisted sister yarn. But here, this is all for you. I was grooving too. Trying to be quiet because I think the mic is hot. Hello, Mark. Get up in here. Cindy just sent me the most adorable picture. I think she would be okay with it. Can I post it on the community tab? Oh no, you did. Or did you just tag me? I don't know how to get to that community tab thing or the community center or whatever. Where y'all can post. The only time I can find that is on my phone or if I get a notification. I was like, it's still under restriction. But anyway, so this was my hand-dyed yarn. I would have put that hoodie. You know me and the hoodies. I would have done the hoodie and the packet sacket. But I ran out of yarn. So I had to just make a little But I thought it turned out nice. I got my little, everything lines up appropriately. You guys can't, I mean, you guys just really can't see because this is the dark room. We in the dark room today. But yeah, so this was Nancy. She's got yarn, her cardigan thing's going on right now. We were there doing the live. She was about to release it, the sleeves, or no, the pockets and the hood. But we were over there. I need to Ricola. That will help. Excuse me. There's Annette. Hello, Sharon. Oh, you guys, get up in here. Get up in here. But yeah, okay, yeah. It was so cute. So Cindy Enchanted, you see her, that's my gamer. She did the smiley face, but she did it in crazy, like bright ass like colors. Yes, I said ass. We grown. Shh, just move on. Big smiley face thing for Lynette's challenge, smiley face challenge, in a Boggy Blanket Brigade Babe t-shirt. I was like, get that. There's the loot. Where's my little schnookers? You guys, boy is 7 months. He's 7 months. He's 7 months. Why? How? He's already trying to walk, you guys. He's trying to walk. Can't even. We miss you most, sister. Give me Otterson. But yeah, so I'm working on the things. Whew. With the war. Cheese and crackers. Oh, that makes the tongue go blah, 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 blah. You know, in the, what's that called when you gleek? My mouth is going crazy. They taste good, but they're making the saliva in my mouth go crazy. That does not, that doesn't opt well for me when I'm trying to speak. Candy got her, she got her. Hi, Amber. Welcome in. Penny Schramm. He's crawling. He's pulling himself to a stand, you guys. And today I was playing around because I saw this little dog. He was bouncing. I'm bringing sexy back. And he was, hey, and so I was bouncing. And so Jory started bouncing. And then you could hear his little sing voice humming. He was like singing with me. I was like, how are you? Be still my heart. Be still my heart. He was singing Lita a song. Yeah, wait, he's coming. He'll be here in like just a few weeks, you guys. But I don't know. She's not letting us post pictures yet. But I'll hold him, and you can maybe see from his little feet or the back of his head, maybe, so you can see his little spiral curls. He's got a spiral on the top of his head. It's a perfect spiral. Donna, come on up in here. Sorry, I'm sucking on this thing, and I'm just trying to have it moisten, lubricate the ocular, the what are those called? These are oculars. These are vocals. Vocals, smokles. Sorry, I'm a really I was digging in the garden. I was grounding today. In fact, don't look at my nails. But I want to see something real quick. Now, this is just a test. This is just a test. This is just a test. I want to see if this is going to work. Come on, baby, work. Come on, baby, work. Come on, baby, work. Yes, Nightbot. Thank you for the win. Guess what's coming? We got shipping blessings. Shipping blessings. I'm such a knucklehead. We had a beautiful shipping angel drop it like it's hot. She said, I'm gonna kiss you afterwards too, honey, and here's your tip. The tip reflected the service. So we have, I don't know. She didn't say I could say her name, but with the substantial, she dropped it like it was hot, you guys. I have $100. $100 bill, yo. We got $100. We got $100. It's all about the Benjamins. So I did $50. I did $50. We're gonna give that away on Nancy's channel. And if I can't get the StreamYard giveaway tool to work for me on her channel, then there'll be a post. There'll be a post on my community thing where y'all will have to comment to win. So she'll have one on hers. Hers is $50. I gave her $50. I gave her half. Now today, we're going to do some. Let's see, what do we do? Maybe we should do 4 of them for $10 a piece. No, that would be 5 of them for $10 a piece. Maybe we'll do 1 for 20 and 1 for 20 and 3 for 10. I would love to just give one person $50, but I would much rather have the ability for 5 people to send in 1 blanket. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, you guys. You have the ability to win more than one time, but yeah, we're going to do that. I am going to do 5 $10 blessings tonight. And we're just going to, just all of a sudden, I'm going to type I winner. So if you're active, I think I did active in the chat. Oh, I said it was Stacey Angel. Are you sending in Boggy blankets? You have Boggy blankets to ship in? I will wait. I'm watching the chat. I was testing it, but let me see. I'll give her a chance to type it. I am on YouTube. Okay. My stuff. Is it my check? You are okay. So for tonight, CC Angel is going to be our #1 winner. Winner, chicken dinner. So CC Angel, you guys will have to, let me do this right here. Right there. My email is right there. Email, please. Email me, please. Right here. Oh, that's amazing. Right here. Email me. CC Angel is the first shipping blessing of the night. That's #1. You get $10. $10, baby. And if you do it right, if you pack it right, you use pirate ship and you use a bag, you might be able to get 2 in there for $50 or for $10. So there's #1. I'm so happy it worked. So now I know when I'm on Restream, but I typed that. Okay, I typed that in the, I didn't type that on Restream because I have it both open. I hate having them both open. It drives me nuts. I want to see if this works. Will it? Oh, on my phone, it doesn't let me. Okay, that's all right. We got things. Yes, congratulations, CC Angel. See, I was up in the one of my fire sticks. Lexi, one of the fire sticks bloomed. He's about that big. I'm so happy. I deadheaded all of my Russian sage. You are not kidding. She went. It looked like Charlie Brown. Well, I mean, keep it up. I've like the shipping angel that just blessed us with this round. She dropped $100, and she said, "This is for your shipping babies." And I said, "Well, I will knock them upside the head with it." And then there's actually one other person that gave a little bit of money too, and we'll add that on later. So there's going to be shipping blessings until the last day of blanket collection. So best believe. And then, like I said, I don't know how Nancy wants to do it. If she wants to, I'll find out if we're going to do 5 $10 ones again, or if she's just going to give one person $50. I just told her it's going to be up to her. That's for her. I'll let her do the giveaway, and I'll just give her the money. Because I wanted to do it live like we're doing right now. Hi, Jen. Hello, Thrifty. Yeah, so keep tuning in. I mean, we just had the very first shipping blessing go out. That was I just did it. And Deb Dow won that one. I always kick it off with a big schmooch. And it just happened. Deb Dow is sending in oh my goodness amount of blankets from Canada. So I know $40 ain't gonna really put too big of a dent on how many blankets she needs to send, but it'll sure send at least one package, I hope. And I'm not done yet because I still I still have quite a few things that we'll be sprinkling through. So, you know, Russ over at It's Raining Yarn, he's giving away yarn boxes. He's got yarn boxes. He only had a certain amount. I don't know if he's got any left, but reach out to him. The boxes had 5 blankets worth of yarn in it, and enough that it would make 5 boggy blankets. So that's like over 5,000 yards. Do you need? Yes, please. PayPal information. Yes, thank you. PayPal would be best. I have Venmo too if you need that, or Zelle, either. Yeah, send that in your email. Give me all the information that I would need to send it to you. Debbed out. Yeah, mine debbed out. Okay, let's see. I was also looking. Let's see. Oh. I did put a challenge out. I did not see her skirt up in here. I challenged Sandra from my Scandalous Crochet. You didn't dip out. Your mommy, trust me, your mommy. I noticed. I was like, where is my Trixie? I got a message 10 minutes later. Sorry, Auntie. I was like, I know my girl's busy. She's a shining star, but I hope you had the most amazing time. You looked like you did. Mama was sharing a little with me while you were gone. We were just basking. Or what is that? When you live vicariously. That has been a dream since I was a small child, is to go to Japan. And just to eat the food. And the art, in the culture, and the gardens. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to go see the gardens. My uncle ran the Japanese tea gardens at San Francisco, the Golden Gate Park, almost all of my life. He used to restore the carousel horses there, but then he ended up running the Japanese tea gardens. So I grew up in the gardens. Sakura. That means cherry blossom in Japanese. But yeah. Debbed out. Oh, good. Everybody's getting bags. They're getting Duffletotes, double D designs. Watch, I'm gonna make it stick. You know, if you say something enough that it sticks. So funny. But all right, so what else do I got here? Oh, you know, I've been, like, I was noticing recently that there's been so many people saying, I don't want to make boggy blankets right now because it's too hot. I don't want to make blankets right now. It's too hot. And I was like, well, I tend to make blankets year round because it just calls for it. And if I don't do blankets during the summertime, I won't have my personal goal of the boggy blankets made in time, or after Christmas when it's warm enough, that's all I'll be able to do is make boggy blankets. So I have a tip, children. It's Tip Monday. Put your thinking caps on. All right, so check it. When it's really hot and you don't want the blanket on top of you, work on top of a surface. You got to work on top of a surface. So I have, you know, one of those, it's like a TV tray, but it slides. The legs slide underneath the couch, so it gets real close to you. And you can drape your work over the top the tabletop. Or like I have a very desk. I have one of those executive desks that the entire desk lifts up and down. And so what I will do is I will snuggle up, and if I'm working on a big blanket, I can spread that dog out because it's an executive desk. It's really long. So, and I utilize that top to hold the work. So the work is not even touching your body other than your hands. It's all sitting on the tabletop. So that's what I do. Yeah, you always have your blankets on your lap, but you also have an air conditioner blowing right on you. Oh, Melanie, welcome to the nut house. Welcome to the village. Here you go. This is for you, sis. We call these sexy phones, and we dance. See the other one, I switched this a little bit because when I put it on before, I don't know if, I think I did fix it so when Mama Swift's on, it doesn't show her, because she's like, I don't want to. The dancing's my thing. You did a Blancho. You're making a Blancho, Debdow. Oh, that makes me so happy. Do you know that's like one of the biggest compliments as a content creator, is when someone does something that I've done that made me really happy, or, just like, I will follow you, and like does a project that I've done and enjoys it. So Deb, don't, just take your time. Remember, everything's fixable, and, just really look at your work as you move along. I mean, I had to frog an entire blanket the other day. And I only had like 2 weeks to get it done. I had to frog it. But now I've reworked it and I'm done. And I'm glad. I'm almost done. And I'm glad that I did not keep going with what I was doing. But I will show you real quick. Shh. I didn't see her. She ain't here. It's a birthday present for somebody. Here's one. Name that tune in one note. I know. There's about 4 people in here. They're going to know what that is. What square that is. I've never done it before. Everybody else has done that square. I've never done that square. And I honestly thought that square was from, what's her name? Wilma Westenberg. And it's not. I was like, what? Her name's Jan Beaton. I was like, okay. But yeah, I had it in crisscross rows with nubblies in the middle of it. And then it had black in between. And I laid it down. All of a sudden it was doing this. I said, son of a sea cook. I was like 2 weeks in. Yeah, it's the willow square. This is the first time I've done it. It is such an easy repeat. I can't even tell you. I made 1 square and I've never had to look back at that recipe again. Melanie got a t-shirt. Yeah, the t-shirts are really cute. I love the 3 Bs. The triple B Enterprises. Big Bs. I thought about doing that, the BBB, like bees, Boggy Blanket Babes, and have there be little bees but their bodies look like yarn balls. I might have to have Rain draw something. Sky's working on something for me, but it's only for me. Y'all can't have none. No. I don't know. I might think about it. If we come up with something and Sky wants to make it, I'll let her make us some t-shirts with this little thing I got going. It's the OG Boggy Blanket Brigade crew. Some of you have already seen it. I did use it. I posted it as a thumbnail or a post picture. And it's Lynette, Billie, and Nancy holding up a granny square blanket. Sky, you did. Oh, do I get a t-shirt? I'm so excited. Well, I hope we've been getting you some business. I've been telling people about Sky Graphics. Let's do it right here. I think it should be here because no. Hold on. This is Sky. Sky has it's a swag shop. It's like a swag shop. I see it's already saved on my computer. That's so funny. Sky Graphics. Mama Swift probably already put it up. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. There it is. Okay, there's Sky's shop. You got, and if you're looking for just boggy stuff, you go hit shop, and then there'll be a little thing on the left. You'll see Lynette, but she's got lots of things. She's got lots of things, not just that. Oh yeah, this is fabulous. I'm watching Nightbot. Yo, Pammy, YOLO, you only live once, do ya? Oh, I'm so just stupid. 53 items, you guys. I want to get a boggy bag. I need a boggy ball sack. I need a boggy ball sack. I need a boggy ball sack. Hey, check this out. Come on. Make me nervous. Nightbot. Oh, that's because you dirty son of a sea cook ruined my surprise. And the winner is Mark. CBM. Okay, there you go, Mark. You won $10 to send in a boggy blanket. Well, good evening to you, Sherry. Pammy, right? No, I'm just kidding. For real though, on the real though, I mean, Mama Swift, her work is impeccable. That did make you see my voice is better now. I just have that. I might need to take an allergy pill. I ran out of my honey. I got to go get some. Got to get that. Okay, so that's number 2 is Mark. And all I need is for you to email me right here. And either I can either do PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. None of that. Yes, Mark. Creations by Mark. You won $10. See right there. Is that what that said? What it said? Creations by Mark. Oh. You're the winner, but you don't subscribe to my channel, sir. That's okay. That's all right. But yeah, you won it. We're doing 5 of them. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, see, we've already done 2. You're welcome. Yeah, it's called a shipping blessing, and a shipping angel donated some cash to us, and so I'm going to do 5 $10 shipping blessings. And so I just ask that if you please, if you're not sending in boggy blankets and you win, and that's why I was like, I know Mark I've seen you've been talking about them. Is if you're not going to send in boggy blankets, that you'd please decline and let someone else that is going to. That's why I like the StreamYard comment picker thing, or the StreamYard giveaway, because I could have you guys type in a word. I don't know if you can do that with Nightbot. Hi, Christine. Welcome in, my love. Yeah, hit that. Hey. Leather Tuscadero says, Smash them thummies. Hit them Fonzies. Hey. But yeah, ring my bell if you don't mind. Yeah, I can't, but you guys, what happened? I'm just sitting here minding my own business. And we I think we got like 37 hundo now. Yeah, we did. We hit. Shut your face off. Last time I looked, we barely hit 36, and now we're approaching 4,000. You guys, I can't even. Thank you, Mark. Yes, I try my kind of contribution other than the blankets, and well, I guess part of my contributions, just another way that I contribute to Boggy and to help support Nancy, is I do shipping blessings throughout the year and participation stuff, or just like right now today, a villager gave $100. So I gave 50 to Nancy to give away at the first annual 2026 Boggy collection. The first Boggy unboxing will be Wednesday. It's She's Got Yarn 2 at 8 p.m. Central or Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, I think she says she's got like 4 boxes, 6 bags, and a do-si-do. So we're gonna kick it off. Kick it off. Yep. Reading. Yep. So fun times. And then so Mama Swift and I will see you Thursday morning. And I think, oh, thank you, baby. Hi, Christy. I think you drop them at 7 a.m. I believe. So 7 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, Deb Dow. Right? 15 months. Where did it go? It just like, I can't even. So real quick, hold on. Let me get this out. You guys, and then we can do a how long have you been a member, and we'll dance. Hi, Terry. Mama Swift is, so we'll drop Luck of the Draw 12 Thursday morning, 7 o'clock Pacific time. Luck of the Draw 12. Then I will also schedule Pique My Interest to load or to drop. This is Pique My Interest. It's the sedge and reverse sedge that causes a peak. So it's not like Pique My Interest, like peekaboo. It's peak like peak, and it makes a peak my interest. And it is Boggy style. So I am going to show you, if you do 4 inches a week, you'll have a 40-inch blanket, and so on and so forth. On this one, and I also use Mama Swift's double crochet foundation. So if you guys, I know there's several people that still, I don't get it. Well, there is no beginning chain. It's chain 3, double crochet into the first chain to make a loop. Chain 3, double crochet into the first chain to make a loop. Chain 3, double crochet into the first chain to make a loop. And then you work in those loops when you come back. Hello, Erica. But where's my Denise? Hi, baby. But on Thursday. Yeah. So, okay. So 7 a.m. And what we're going to do is it'll be available on both of our channels. So we just ask that you come look at both videos, because there'll be a little something different on each video. The choosing the number will be the same, but then we'll show our progress as an add-on. So right, it is. There's sometimes I always like watch. I'm in a lot of lives. I'm there. Like today, I was at Nancy's live the whole time. I was the first thumb. And when I got in, and I was there setting up and getting ready and kind of just crocheting and, decompressing from work. And then I answered a question, and everyone was like, Jaxie, when did you get here? I was like, oh shit, I've been here the whole time. But it's one of those things like, you're crocheting, and I want to interact in the chat, but I know what ensues. It's like 20 minutes of saying hello to everyone, so someone doesn't get upset. And so I just don't say anything, because I'm crocheting and I'm listening. A lot of times it's up on the TV. Can't comment anyway. But you never know when I'm watching, Stitches. At first, this was like the most unnerving thing. Like, I was like, I don't want to have a glass straw near my teeth. But it's actually quite nice. Yeah. Is my chickadee here? Let's see. Oh, wait, let's see what Linda says. I'm sure I couldn't afford the post. 13 blankets for Boggy, so I went to the city. Oh, see? Exactly. So you can participate with the blankets that we're making and use the patterns, which almost all of the patterns are, well, all of our Boggy patterns that people have come forward to make and have donated are in a playlist that I link in every single one of my descriptions. You can also find the original playlist over at Lynette's channel, Charmed Grammy. But, and then on my website, creationsbyjax.com, I have Annette, beautiful Annette, and Tatiana. They made us graphs for graph gans. And then I have all of Mama Swift's free patterns for all of her blankets, Texture Cabin. Do I have Texture Cabin on there? I don't think I have Texture Cabin on there. You got to get me texture. I think I have Sweet Marshmallow Kiss. Maybe I do have Texture Cabin. Yeah, but all of the free recipes are there for you to print and use at your leisure. Yeah, there's always some kind of somebody's live or rewatching. Like I was watching Whipping It with Juan. Excuse me. He was messing around with his 2-bit grannies today. Right. I do. Springy Dingy. Hi, baby doll. Good to see you, doll. Yeah, so let's see. I also wanted to talk about oh, that's what I was saying about Sandra, is I triple frog dared her. Triple frog Stitch dared her to make a blankie with us. This has nothing to do with Boggy. I'm just making it because I want to learn. The blanket itself doesn't have a purpose yet, but Beba Blanket, she just put out a from the center beginner style overlay mosaic, and it's called Dreamy Dream, and I want to do it with ombre, and then of course a solid color. But I just was seeing if anybody wants to follow on the journey. It is on the website. Okay, I couldn't remember. There's one that wasn't. Texture Cabin, Sweet Marshmallow Kiss. Maybe we didn't do a written for Sweet Marshmallow, did we? Yes, we did. I'll have to look. I thought I was looking and one was missing. Texture Cabin, Sweet Marshmallow Kiss. What? Maybe it is. I don't know. I thought I put them all because I put the squared ones as a bonus so you can print them both at the same time. Sorry for all the coughing, you guys. But I want to do that Dreamy Dream. There is a written, they are all on there. Good. Okay. There's a written pattern. I think it was like 7 or 8, but it's not much at all, especially for mosaic. But I am completely a mosaic. I think I've done an overlay mosaic once. Ripples in the Creek. That's right. Did we do a written for Ripples? You always do a written. Did we not put that one up? Come on, Ripple Creek. I said to. I thought Ripples in the Creek was on there. I don't know. Whatever. All her stuff is on the thing. But yeah, so I did what was it, MJ Off the Hook, or was it Brianna K? One of the Brianna K. They did the mosaic, and it was more like Fair Isle color work. Okay, it is. And I did that, and I really enjoyed it. I do not like the one where you carry it along. What is that? The tapestry. I can't. Such a waste of yarn, and I don't like doing bobbins either. You know, where you drop and you leave your bobbins hanging. That's why I've never done a graph gan. Something was tickling me. Shush your mouth. Did you really? She also has a little tutorial, right? You had a little explanation. That's what I keep forgetting to get your, I thought I had, let me grab your, I wish it would just let me grab your link. Because I want to, oh yeah, you do have the C2C tutorials up there now. Okay, so you guys, she's got amazing information there. So there you go. Go over and get a hold of Annette. She's the one that did a big bulk of our patterns. Well, she's got a C2C tutorial on how to do the pattern to do the graphs. And if you want to, do we just email you, baby girl? Your email should be on your about tab, right? Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, there it is. Annie Quill. Okay, and here is her email address, you guys. Annie Quill. Is that, no, Annie Quill. Are you playing on words there, Annie? Qull? Is that what it is? Qull? I don't know. I just copy paste. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mama Swift. But if you go to her channel up there in the About tab, you can see she's got her email there too. So if you want the written patterns for those graphs, get a hold of her. I mean, we're really trying to accommodate all crochet types. You know, I think Nina's Knots was doing some Tunisian. We've got the overlay now. Is it Quil? Yeah. Boy, my eyes are getting so bad. I wish that they would let you copy paste, you know, like it doesn't really let you unless you're on a computer. But go to her, you guys, go smash her button. Go ring her bell and you can get her email address if you're looking for her. But I will try to, in fact, I'll add you to, I'm going to do that right now. Talk amongst yourself for a second. Let's see, because that's where I want to get this. Share. Because it should let me. Sanita's on. I'm missing her doing a beanie. I haven't done a beanie in forever. I literally have not done a beanie in forever. Let me see, edit video. And that nobody ever mentioned. How do you guys like that there's no ads while we're live? I have to say that I am really liking. I am really liking the no ads during the live. I turned the monetization off. You guys can still super chat and stuff, but while it's live, there's no, I don't do the ads that pop up, but afterwards, when we go to replay and I'm putting like some more stuff in the description, I pop them back on. But I was like, I personally am very much liking it. So let me see. I needed to go. I'm almost there. Give me two. I just don't want to lose, because when you're live, it's really easy for me to use links as like a moderator thing where I can just click the channel name and it takes me right there. I'm putting this in the description right now. Boggy Graph info. There we go. Okay, there. I put Annette's stuff in the description of this right now, so you guys can get to that. There. Yes. Love that. Love that for us. overlay. The best way I would say, here is the one I'm talking about that I want to do. Baby blanket. She's so adorable too. I love her little accent. Share. So, oops. No, I don't want to create a post. I just want the linky. The linky dinky. Baby blanket. It's called Dreamy Dream. And here it is right here. From my Beba. So I am not the one to explain it because this is going to be my first blanket. Was it Debdow made Dawn's beanie? Oh. So that's why I want to do this is I'm putting, I had started a blankie and I was using the blue Red Heart ombre, and it's the old school ombre. It's the one before they changed the manufacturer. So it's a different color blue and I can't find any more of it. So I was actually making a blanket out of it and I just didn't finish it. And like Juan, we were talking, I was just because I was watching that right before I came in here. Well, I was watching Nancy too. And he was just like, don't waste the yarn. If you're not going to finish it, frog it. And don't do that yarn a disservice by not using it. So I'm going to get all of this blue ombre because that's, I want to do, I love the look of that when it ombres behind and then the top one is a dark contrast, which I'm looking at like a gunmetal gray with that. But then I was like, I don't want to do black. Ooh, a log cabin. Those are beautiful. I love the patchwork. You know how it's patchy. Yeah, so go check out that. That's a really nice tutorial. She also has the written pattern. But I'm just going to give her a try. I'm not going to make a deadline. And Sandra from Scandalous Crochet, she's like the mosaic queen. And she is very, very good at mosaic. And she did this one wedding one that the wedding gown was whooshing, and then the groom was on one, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I was like, how? I can't even imagine. Like right now, Urban Yarn is working on one too. And I was like, that looks, it looks amazing. I love those geometrical, like it's like Aztec-y, kind of like just the shapes and stuff. I friggin' love it. Friggin' love it. Oh, you know what? I feel the time. I feel the need for a winner. Drum roll, penny shrum. Oh, this is fun. I don't know what there's something about doing what I'm doing. It gives me so much joy. 38. See, Mama Swift, we need Mama Swift is the one that needs the shipping blessings. The last one she won, and I was able to slide her some. But she won't let me just slide her to help pay for that. So this is how you guys can help support. Go really come over and participate for luck of the draw. She is so close to getting her monetization back. So she only needs a few hundred more hours, you guys. So if you can, don't you just hush it right now. La, la, la. You don't hear nothing. If you could go watch some of her old videos, guys, she only needs 300 more watch hours for her to be remonetized because she took a break for like 2 years. But she was the original Christmas in July fairy princess. She won the first annual Christmas in July fairies and had over 100 gifts that she unboxed live. So you can go see Mama Swift when she was just a baby, a baby channel. She's like, shh. See, she wanted to do it organically, but we'll just get her monetized, and then she'll put up stuff y'all want to actually watch. But I loved watching her unboxings. I think when she got my hug, I designed a hug for her, and she had the prototype. I never really put out a pattern for it. No, I never did release that. And it was called Get to the Point Hugger, because my shawls, before I called them hugs, it was a hugger, but now they're just hugs. And it's a 6-point half star. 7 point, was it 6.6? 6-pointed? Yeah, beautiful. And I think it was maybe the 3rd unboxing. So you guys have to go watch and find what I made her. It's the Wonder Twin shawl. You did watch them all? Wasn't that so fun? Just to see, I mean, again, I knew every daggum week my best friend was going to make me cry. Because, I mean, the thoughtfulness of people, I mean, so many people, yeah, it was 6 points. That so many people just, you know, it's like they didn't just throw crap in a box and send her stuff. There were people that were actually like taking the time to get to know her and see like that her favorite color is red, and she hates sparkle, and she's not sweet, she's sassy and spicy, and you know, and that she's a masshole. She's from Massachusetts, and she loves her socks, and you know, red socks, not white socks. Made the mistake of saying white socks one time, and I still don't have it retrieved all of my head. Half of it's still missing. Oh, I'd love to razz her, but she razzes me right back. You guys don't get that twisted. She texts me while I'm live. I see my little thing. Stop it. Shh. Don't make me come up there. I'm a little stinker. But her PayPal is, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, she used to get so mad because I would just be sitting here and be like, and her PayPal is mamaswift3@gmail.com. She's like, stop that. No, she's a giver. She's not a receiver. It's really hard for her to receive things, but we're working on her. We're going to break her of that. Right? Quick snap in her. No quick snap in a hurry, nothing. It's slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Oh, tissues everywhere. Yeah, there was a couple of them. Boy, howdy. I was like, daggum, they really did take the time to get to know you. And it was very thoughtful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just stop. Just stop. Yeah, she is an amazing, I mean, well, she's been crocheting for most of her life. So it is like second nature, you know, but that's why I'm like, hey, what is that stitch when it goes like this and like this? And she's like, Jax. I know if she pulls that Jackie, and I'm like, whoosh. I'm like, what? You're my encyclopedia. She's like, look it up yourself. She wants me to work for it. I know. Because nothing in life is for free. What time is it? Oh my gosh, we better hurry. We have 2 more. Drum roll, please. Hey, I can't win my own thing. Creations by Jax. I do so. How can I subscribe to my own channel? That's funny. Wow, that's funny right there. You're funny. I guess it doesn't know commenter is a commenter. Better get active. Better get active. I'll give you a 10 shot. I'll give you a countdown, a 10 shot to like spam the chat, because that is what it's picking up. It's picking up on commenters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was funny. I think that's crazy. It tells me that you're not a subscriber, though. Come on, drum roll. How is Okay, Nightbot. Hold on, let me see. Nightbot is collect. It's no. It's only got one person. That's funny that it keeps telling me. Congratulations to me again. Come on, you frog nugget. Okay, now this is let me go out. Let me refresh it. Penny's like, nah, give me my $20. Okay, there it goes. We want active chatters. Right? Twice it said, Penny's like, give me my money. Okay, let's try it again. Nightbot hitting the sauce. Come on now. I refreshed you. Seriously. Okay, you guys, do me a favor. Everybody type a comment. Just say something silly, something funny, something. And I think it's Nightbot needs to have some refreshments. Right? I was like, I no. My hizzle, my rizzle, my rizzy rizzle. Yep. Okay, you guys, drop it like it's hot. Oh, no. There we go. There it goes. Okay, now it's collecting, you guys. It's got 18 people in there. Everybody, do it again. Do it again. There it goes. There it goes. Cheese and crackers, you crab nugget eater. All right, now we got some people up in there. Where's my $10? 1, 2, 5, 10. Again and again and again. Oops, I did it again. Lorini Beanie. Yay. Okay. What it was is it was caught up and it stopped collecting. So I figured it. I know, night's being a night, butts being a night butt. Okay. And for the last one of the night, 1, 2, 5, 10. Step down. See, you guys. Now, you're watching it live. Deb Dow, get that. Gotta get that. $50 bill, yo. You were gifted a 30. Yes, Wendy, you were gifted a membership tonight, love. And for my memberships, right now, that quarterly, I pick 3 members to win a treat. Our first quarter just ended. We're just starting our second quarter right now. Yay, Deb Dow. I'm so happy. That's really going to help. She's got like 500 blankets to send. And she's making our Duffletotes. Deb, did you ever decide on a price for the Duffletotes? Because somebody asked me. Double D Designs. She gonna grab me by my ear. Daddy Dow's gonna say, no, nay, nay. There's no double D, nothing going on. You better stop that. I thought it was cute. I'm gonna email you because I know I have a couple people that have asked what you charge. And I was like, of course, shipping from Canada, but you better be. Here's my Rizzo. Okay, I honestly would say you better not sell those less than $50 plus shipping. How long does it take you to make one? Like 7, 8, 12 hours? You're not charging the stitches for these blankets you've been. He does like it. Daddy Dow, make her a pen that says Double D Designs. Yeah. See, we need to see. Okay. So this is where Deb made some duffel totes for us. They're little totes that the closure is like a drawstring tote bag. And or like a duffel bag. So I started calling them duffel totes because I had mentioned that I didn't like bags that had zippers or buttons because, you know, the yarn always snags on them. But I wanted a way to close. And next thing I know, ding dong, I have this beautiful quilted bag with a drawstring, and I called it a duffel tote. Yeah. So, I mean, it's, do I have one up here? I thought I had one up here. Where's my rainbow? I just had it. In fact, I gotta get. Oh, it must be downstairs. Because I have the Yaga Yaga shawl in it. But anyway, box bottom, beautiful handles. Yeah. Yeah, you make them one at a time and they're quilted and the handles are even quilted. And I mean, many of you have seen Deb's bags, but I mean, I would literally nothing less than $50. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like a blanket size, because her totes are on the smaller side, but like one that was a little maybe a little bigger. I don't know. I mean, she just was making them out of the kindness of her heart, and just all of a sudden, now everybody wants them. Yep, Double D Designs, baby. I love it. I love it so much. Yep, Trixie has a bag. Yep. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. I know he had to have shown it. I mean, $50 is a steal and a deal because of the handcrafted, the way these are crafted. I mean, you guys, it's ridiculous. Like I said, the outside of the bag is quilted. Yep, I'm sending her a big old box of yarn. Yarn. There's probably gonna be yarn in there too, but I got her a bunch of fabric. You are gonna work on a bigger design. Yeah, and this one was just what was manageable. You know, because honestly, you know, guys, if you want big like blanket bags, Billie makes blanket bags. That's Crafty Floridian. But yeah, I mean, for Deb, if the smaller ones are easier for you to handle, you should have that be your niche. Unless you want to make, I say, I'd love a bigger one. Those better be $100. And people will pay for them. The quality of your stitch work is amazing. Right? I use my tote all the time. I put my purse, I mean, it is my purse because I'll have my project and my phone and my wallet and a water bottle and off I go. Right? Yeah, right. 150. Well, for the big one, for sure. But yeah, oh yeah, I love Deb's bags so much. All right, my loves. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I wanted to end today. We've been doing our wellness work. I put it in the description as mindful work for wellness. And I needed to let you guys know real quick before we get out of here. I will not be able to come on Wednesday mornings anymore. I had to shift my schedule to accommodate Boggy and for us coming on Wednesdays, because I literally was clocking out as she's going live. And when it's on my channel, I have to end up taking like an hour off of work in order to be set up and get ready. And so I am going to no longer do the Wellness Wednesday. We'll do Boggy that day. Thursday mornings will be your luck of the draw. And then Mondays, like tonight, will be our mindful day. So we'll do other things too. We won't just do wellness stuff, but just want to real quickly go over what we've been working on for 2025. Thank you for being here from Wales, Linda. So the first one was the baby steps. That's where we're not going to put more on us when it's not attainable. We're going to make attainable goals for ourselves. So taking that list that is 300 pages long and you take it down to 3 items. I am going to work on 3 things today. You know what? And if that feels overwhelming, I'm going to work on 2 things today. And if that feels overwhelming, I am just going to get 1 thing done today. And if that 1 thing is me brushing my teeth, I got something done. And that is a successful check off. Okay. So there's that first part for the baby steps. Second one is polishing our armor. So in reinforcing our minds of saying, you shall not pass. You will not attack me. Your words will not affect me. When you're doing that mind work, we're doing work from head to toe. You're rubbing. I mean, you can rub yourself. You can rub. I'm not talking about sexual. It's these little circular motions all over your body. It's stimulating your nervous system, which is called abhyanga. And in the morning, you do this. In the shower, usually use a little oil, and you're moisturizing and stimulating. You just do little circles everywhere, even the bottoms of your feet, the pads of your hands, your forehead, your every piece of your body. You're doing these little circles, stimulating your nervous system, polishing your armor, saying encouraging words as you're doing it. There's that one. Number 3, 11:11, breath work. 2 times a day. It is 11:11. You come or 2:22 or 3:33, but 11:11 is a magical number. And what we've said is at 11:11, we are going to stop for 1 second or 1 minute, 60 seconds, and just breathe. Just close your eyes, have a moment, and just breathe. You don't have to think about nothing. You don't got to talk to nobody. I'll see you in 60 seconds. I am taking 60 seconds right now. And what I have done is, if I trigger and I see 11:11, I have 3 little 1-minute videos and I've posted them on the community tab as well. And it's of nature sounds in my yard. For one, it's wind and wind chimes and birds, and you even hear a crow yelling at me because I didn't put the almonds out, and just sat. And when it was finished, I had my 60 seconds, and there we go. Grounding. Number 4 is grounding. That's getting your hand in the earth, sand, dirt, mud, gardening, pulling some weeds. Everybody has a front yard. Everybody has a yard. I don't care if you're in an apartment and you see a weed, go pull that and throw it away. You see something where you can nurture a plant, get your hand in the dirt, your feet in the grass, your hands in the sand. That's grounding. And you just sit for a moment and breathe on it and feel that sand or the dirt in your hands. I've been working on Isaac's garden. So I get out there and I'll water and prune and deadhead and, you know, and just tend to his little garden. That's my grounding. All right. Number 5 is mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? I am. Me, the person I'm looking at. And what mirror, mirror is you're going to take, because we all have mirrors in our houses. You all see a reflection somewhere, sometime, at least once a day. And my challenge was to stop and say something nice. Stop and say something encouraging. You're running around the house, couldn't find your keys. Now you can't find your shoes. The kids are crying. Your dog just puked. I got to get out the door. And as you're going out the door, you glance yourself in the mirror. Stop for 3 seconds to go, you got this, girl, and go out your door. Mirror, mirror, say something sweet and nice and encouraging. Good self-talk to yourself. Number 1 player, star player right here. Kindness to others. The time where you see someone struggling, you see a waitress that is having a hard time and she's getting yelled at and she just is making mistakes and she comes to your table. I'm so sorry, you guys. Can I get you anything else? You know what, honey? You know what you can get me? You can get me, I'd like to tell me what's in the steak dinner tonight. And just so she can stop for a moment. But before you do that, I'd like you to just take a real quick deep breath. Because right now this customer has you for 60 seconds. And I want you to just sit here and tell me something. And give her a moment to just stop. And that's like the kind of, I actually had someone do that to me. This little couple, they came into my bar and I was tending the bar, I was waitressing, and I was bussing. Not to mention it was Sunday night or Sunday morning football. So the pictures and and she told me to just, you know what? I think that you need to just sit and talk to me for a second. And this customer, what I would like for your service today is to tell me what the weather's like in this area during this time of the year. Is this a normal day? And at first I was like, Stitch, I ain't got time for this. Can I get you some more iced tea? I gotta go. And I saw what she was trying to do. And I hear these guys over at the table, hey, can we get another pitcher? I'll be with you in a second. I'll be right with you. And she gave me a moment to just stop for a second. And then I went over and I was bussing this table after these boys. There was 16 pitchers of beer. Okay. I'm exaggerating. There was about 10 pitchers of beer. Huge party, 5 tables long, eating, doing all this, all the beers. They got their tab and they left me the coins as the tip. It was like a $300 tab and they left me the coins. And I just looked at the table and I looked at the mess and I looked at this full bar of me trying to tend this by myself, and I wanted to cry. And I was like, frog this place, man. And I was like, whatever, I gotta finish my shift. And I went over and I bust that table where the little old lady was. She left me $100 bill. Her and her husband just had lunch. It wasn't even a $40 tab. She left me $100. It's those little things when people just, all you got to do is stop for a moment to notice. Just stop for a moment to notice someone and do something kind. Okay. 7, I saw it. Lorini, did you do it? Did you do it? You did it. The cold plunge. So cold shower, cold plunge, taking a dip in the ice. It was a technique that I've learned from being an athlete. Also from a seminar that I went to. When you're tired and fatigued and you feel like you got nothing left to give, your dilithium crystals are completely depleted, like you are on E. You do something with cold water. Splash cold water on your face. Take a cold shower. Jump into a cold pool. Cold plunge. And it sparks that nervous system to then engage your metabolism, gives you a spark of energy, and makes you feel like you just mainlined freaking espresso. It is amazing, but it's getting out of your own way of, I ain't doing that. For years of, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that until I did it. I finally just said, don't hate, participate. And so I did. And the other day I had to come on here and I was flat out exhausted. I was like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to be Jaxie? You know, like right now I'm mellow. This is kind of like mellow Jaxie. And I was like, what? I don't have to be that over the top all the time. That this light energy level is a part of me as well. I mean, I can still be witty, quip, and have them puns, but my energy level is a little more manageable. But cold plunge, oh, but even like the cold water. Number 8 has been a big one. This last one has been forgiveness. I was going to add a new one tonight, but I'm still working really hard on number 8, which has been forgiveness, and it's been a couple of weeks. Now, to forgive is not to forget. To forgive is not to dismiss. And to forgive is not to let someone off the hook. Forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you. Because when you hold on to resentment and you hold on to the negativity that comes from not finding forgiveness, is more toxic than the original thing that happened to you that is causing this, you know? So finding, see, like for me, when I found forgiveness for someone in my life that should have protected me instead of abused me, should have been there to help guide me and teach me and nurture me, instead beat on me. And so for that, I had to say to myself, I did not deserve that. I did not do something to provoke that. There's nothing that I could have done that would say, oh, you deserve that. So I had to find forgiveness. I'm like, how do you forgive? The person was so blacked out half the time, doesn't even know that they did what they did. And how do you blame someone or hold someone away when they don't even remember doing the harm, causing the trauma, because they were so twacked out, they couldn't even fathom that they would do some of the things that they did. The way I found forgiveness for this person was understanding. I had to understand that this person's own traumas allowed this person to behave in such a unhuman-like manner, in such a disgusting form of humanity, that I had to say to myself, forgiveness has nothing to do with letting them off the hook or saying what you did was okay. I had to find inside myself that forgiveness is not saying what you did was okay. Forgiveness is saying, I understand, and I'm letting that go. I am not going to give it any more energy. You got to look up what the definition of forgiveness is. Forgiveness is within your own. You can't force forgiveness. You can't. It is an understanding of trauma. So the way I forgave him and let all of that go, and it didn't fester here anymore, was saying, I hope that one day you find forgiveness for the trauma that caused you to behave that way. that learned behavior, that lack of self-worth allowed yourself to behave in such a vile way. I hope you find forgiveness someday too. And I felt this huge weight come off me. And I felt just like relief that I was not giving that trauma any more power. Yes, if someone moves too fast, sometimes I flinch. If someone comes at me, like, does that little thing, you might get socked out of a knee-jerk reaction. I've actually had someone was playing around and went like that. Next thing I knew, I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. You can't. I was like, but screw you for purposely trying to trigger me. That was not okay. But I don't behave that way anymore. Little by little, those responses to defend are going away. Like I was in the grocery store not too long ago, and there was this guy just being belligerent. I was like, dude, you need a hug. And he's all, bitch, you need to die. And I was like, yeah, someday I will. And when I do, people will be sad. And I just walked away. I could, but when he came at me like that, I was like, ooh, we're about to get live. It's like that first instinct was like to throat punch this dude. But I noticed myself, I didn't react. I didn't have that fight or flight. I kind of laughed at him. I was like, dude, you need a hug, but you need a bath first. And of course he responded with vulgarity and grabbing himself and, whatever. And I was like, oh, you poor little sad man. But so finding forgiveness, it's within you, has nothing to do with the other person. You have to understand why you're being triggered and focus on that, not the other person, because it has nothing to do with them. Dead or alive, you can find forgiveness because it's within yourself. So, sorry, I kind of looked away from the chat a minute because I really wanted to stay focused on my train of thought there. So when you guys see me look away and I'm ignoring the chat, it's because I do not want to squirrel. I'm covering up the chat right now because I didn't want to squirrel. I wanted to really get that thought out. Yeah. See, Rizzy, right? I mean, I have actually several friends that don't have a single mirror in their house. The only mirrors are in the bathroom. And I asked my friend one time, where's a mirror? She's like, it's in the bathroom. I was like, dang, I've never been in a house that doesn't have a mirror. And she was like, why would I want a mirror? I don't want to see myself. I was like, it hurt my heart to hear her say that. I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, we should be able to look in the mirror and see beauty and see kindness and see love and see what other people see. We never see what we see, right? I know I look at a mirror, I'm like, oh, look at all these blemishes. I got my first liver spot. I was like, I might have to start wearing foundation. And I was like, no, hell no, I'm not. Hell no, I'm not. I have a little lip and I didn't even put any mascara on. I just put, I always have to put a lip on, but yeah. Yeah. You guys, I see that you were really listening. So I get really passionate about this because see, and here come the tears. That's another one. If a tear is going to fall, you need to let it fall. That is energy that your body cannot handle. It's an involuntary response, like breathing, like going potty, like coughing, like sneezing. Your body's trying to release that. So you have to let that tear fall. When you hold it back and you suck it up, buttercup, you're causing your own trauma because you're self-hating. My body needs to release that. I've cried 3 times today. I did. I'm a cry baby because you know what? my body needed to release that. Yeah. And it doesn't have to have a reason. And I'm not crying because I'm on my period. I hate it when people say that. Oh, it's okay. She's on her period. Is you about to get cut? Say that to my face. Nobody going through emotions wants to hear that, especially a woman. Oh, hey, hey. Hit them Fonzies. Hit them. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you. Thank you, Mimi Tam Tam. But yeah, it's you have to, our society tells us that crying is showing weakness. But you know what? You know what shows more strength is allowing your emotions to come out, to not be stifled, and to not be told that nothing has to be wrong. Nothing has to be wrong. You could have saw a commercial that touched you. You saw a movie that's what it's for. It's trying to stimulate you. So you know, oh, I'm such a crybaby at movies. Oh, hell yeah, I am. I cried at Avatar. Right? So we have to allow ourselves the grace to be human. Oh, that's good. Allow myself the grace to be human. Ooh, that's a good one, you guys. Allow myself. You really do. The grace to be human. These are human nature responses that we have been taught since birth to stifle and to hide and to be ashamed. Ooh, that's a good one right there. To be ashamed. I am not ashamed. I've worked too hard. I am not ashamed. And we're not alone. I think one day a week we should just get on here and watch things that make us cry. Right? All right, I'm over. I have lost my voice again. I really, 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 I'm so glad I came on tonight. I've missed you guys. I know I've been just coming on the Saturdays and only going live. And I'm really going to make because this makes me feel good. It holds me accountable. And I know there's people when I'm not here really miss what we do here. So you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Creations by Jax and being a part of the village and being matriarchs, patriarchs, aunties, uncles, and just showing up. You know, that's all I ask, just to show up. You know, if you've got something, you know, my email is always open. I have several people that email me on a regular basis, and we just bounce things off each other. So, you know, if you're having a hard time, you want to discuss the wellness thing that we're going over, feel free to reach out. Hopefully soon Lexi will return. Jory is getting way, way more where he can play and she can let him be on the floor and you guys can hear him. And she can come back because I really want her to start reading our cards again. Oh, that's my Rizzy Rizzle. You're welcome, baby girl. And if you Elizabeth Aaron, we call her Rizzy, Mama Riz. That's my Rizza. Cries, right? Well, I mean, I have always been a very emotional person. And when I went through menopause, it was 100-fold. I'm already done with all that. It's been over a year since I've had my last cycle. So Every once in a while, I still get some hot flashes, though. I think when it's cycle time, my body still wants to cycle. So I find myself a little more emotional. Like I just came out and was talking to my husband last night or yesterday morning and just started crying. I was like, man, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And he was like, you sure you're okay? And I was like, I will be in a minute. It's okay. I was like, this coffee is so good. You know, I was like, you know, sometimes when emotions are joyous too. I mean, it's so funny. But yeah, so again, you know, again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to hold myself accountable to, you know, so the new lineup, Monday nights, 7 p.m., we'll do our mindful work and, you know, whatever, Monday Funday. And what you whipping on and stuff. I will take what you whipping off of live and start doing the videos again. And leave the Saturday lives for more interaction and watching the chat instead of informational things. Kind of just shifting back to what I used to do and getting back to my schedule. So Wednesdays will be Boggy. So Wednesday nights is Boggy. Thursdays will be Luck of the Draw. Saturdays will be, you know, let's have a chitty chat, brunch time, lunchtime, brunch time. Does that sound good? I think that'll be good. All right. So our winners for tonight, CC Angel, Mark, Penny Shrum, Lorene Reed, and Deb Dow have each won a $10 shipping blessing to send in their Boggy blankets. That was so fun. I love that for us. And thank you to the shipping angel. If she gives me permission to disclose so you guys can thank her directly, I will. If not, it doesn't need, she's just a shipping angel. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful evening. Down in the description already, it's already there, are the wellness work. If you guys want to, you know, write that down, keep us. I actually have a journal. It was a beautiful was it called a moleskin book that I got from It's Raining Yarn, and I've been writing them. So we're on number 8 right now. I am not going to do number 9. I was going to do number 9, but I think I need to work on number 8 a little longer. And pick and choose. You don't have to go in order. It's just kind of the things that I'm working on, and then I'm sharing. If you don't want to do 11/11 breath work, then you don't have to. It's just kind of like what I'm doing right now. But right now I'm really focused on forgiveness. Forgiving when people wrong me. Yeah. Or if I feel wrong, again, someone else's actions do not dictate my response. My response is my response. And if my response to someone wronging me is sadness or anger, that's mine, not theirs. And so I'm working on that. Aw, Wendy, thank you, baby. Let's do this. So this is, here we go with the sexy phones. Okay, I'm gonna dance this one though. Let's get up off of that. Oh shoot, I really gotta. Hold on, there it goes. Okay, here we go. No, here we go. Was wiggling. Thank you, Wendy. So for the newbies that are here that have maybe not been here before, when they make it rain in the chat or drop it like it's hot, we play the sexy phones. I call them the sexy phones. I used to have multiple little thank yous there, but the village asked for the sexy phones, so that's what we do. Thank you so much. There's another shipping blessing going into the pot. And this is from our Wendy. Okay, Miss Wendy. Well, you did it publicly, so I can say Wendy's going to give us a shipping blessing. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that one Saturday. Yeah, let's do that one Saturday. Okay, Wendy, I got you on there for Saturday's shipping blessing. So Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So it's brunch. We have brunch on Saturdays. All right. Is it time to go? Da, 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 da. Good night. No singing today. No singing today. Yeah. Love you too, baby girl. All right. My zigtasticness. I love you, baby. That's my Trixie. My Trixie tricks. Nat-taxiveness. My Nat. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yes, you're welcome, Penny Shrum. And we're about to do the thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep working on my. This is piqued my interest. The tutorial. I'm gonna have a left and right-handed, and that will drop with luck of the draw Thursday. So get your scraps and your things ready. Get your little boards together if you're gonna do your yarns. For luck of the draw 12. Yeah. Okay. I'm going because I know Trisha's like, dude, I gotta go pee. All right, I'm going. I'm really going. Thank you. Love you guys. Night night. Bye.